This is the day that the Lord has made in Hot Springs National Park. We will rejoice and be glad in it. So be the first to know and get in the flow of what the Lord is doing in Hot Springs today on This is the Day.
With Christmas behind us and with that freezing cold front that's behind us, we're all looking forward to spring and warmer weather. And when that happens, Christians and ministries are looking for a place to have their special event, and we have just the place for you right here in Hot Springs, and we're proud to have it here. If you're looking for a place to host your Christian conference, if you're looking for a place this summer to bring your church for a church camp, if you're wanting to get married, there's a wonderful chapel that's beautiful with kitchen facilities and banquet facilities. If a company is wanting to host a special event like a Christmas dinner or seminars, you can also do that. Or if you just want to come and spend the night and have fun, family reunions would be awesome there because the kids can run wild while the parents visit in the comfort of the dining room. So please stay with us because Tammy Fincher is here to discuss what's going on at the Oasis Outreach Event Center. Tammy, a lot has happened since you first opened your Christian coffee house near the village. From Christian Coffee House to Christian Conference Center, and now you have the full property at what once was Snow Springs Campground.
Yeah, we're really excited about what the Lord's doing and where He's leading us in this year.
You've had several conferences already in your conference center, and you continue your normal schedule of having Christian bands and other special events every month. So what are your plans for the whole center? What are your plans, and how will you accommodate special groups?
Well, as of right now, we have several packages that are available. We have one with Magic Springs. We have kayaking packages. We also have an arcade type thing for younger sets of people. We have bunk rooms, and we have cabins for even if it's smaller groups, convention center, auditorium. We have the full spectrum right now that we're looking to use.
And you're really hoping this summer, I think, to fill it up with Christian camps.
Right, we're hoping to start Christian churches coming in and doing church camp there with the full facilities that we have. We have a pool, tetherball, all kinds of things, full dining hall, full kitchen. They can use all of the property. We will just help manage that and keep them going so they can do what they want to do with their own church group.
Right, and so your staff will be on hand.
Staff will be on hand. We will also have people monitoring the pool, the bathhouses. It'll be just like going to a resort and somebody helping you fulfill the things that you want to do while you're there.
Okay, that's great. You'll have support. That's important to have that kind of support when you're hosting a special event like that so that you don't have to take care of some of those details. So you could say that the Oasis is designed to worship God through Christian entertainment, conferences, special ministers coming in, and special ministries, revivals, concerts, special events, and just have fun with Him.
Exactly. That's the point, is to have a faith-based organization, event center that these host just faith-based groups, so that when you come in, you know that the same type of thing that you're interested in doing was there already. So the Lord's presence is there, and what we're looking to do is just to open a venue that would allow Christians to fulfill what they had for their own agenda or whatever they happen to do, and we're just going to back them up to do that. We're looking for conferences, evangelists, family reunions, anything like that people were interested in doing.
And what a special place to have a family reunion, because the kids can run wild in a safe environment while the adults are in a wonderfully comfortable dining room with kitchen facilities where they can visit in the cool of the air conditioning.
Right, we have a playground, a pool, with the staff being there. We can help you watch your children. We can help you with anything in the kitchen that you need to do. We take care of everything that you need for that occasion. It's a daily rental. It's a weekend rental. So anything like that they need, we'll be there to help them out.
Right, so there's places to stay if you want to stay overnight. And the perfect place to have a wedding is at the Oasis Event Center, because there's the chapel there, there's the dining room there for the wedding rehearsal dinner and the reception after the wedding. And then there's a place for the bride to spend the night if she wants to. So I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we have the facility right now can seat up to 150 comfortably. Also, we have the ability to help them. I had done some florist work and some wedding setting up, so we're prepared for that. The auditorium, as of right now, does have the ability to even present itself as a wedding chapel. It's a beautiful auditorium, huge auditorium. We can have a bride's room as well as a groom's room. We have cabins that are available that they can spend the night. We can also set up a cabin for like a little honeymoon suite if they're interested in doing it. So if guests are coming from out of town, they can come in and stay in some of the bunk rooms. That way you have all the things that you need at the facility. No one has to go anywhere. Have the auditorium for the wedding, and then have the kitchen area, dining hall, for the reception hall.
Right.
And we can help them in any way that they needed to arrange to have things, catering or anything to come in.
So the Oasis is really a one-stop place for all of your special events, and we're so fortunate to have it right here in Hot Springs. Now back to the monthly schedule that you have for the Oasis with special events. You've had some really special Christian bands coming in. So what have some of those been that are entertaining at the Oasis on Saturday nights during the month?
On Saturday nights when we have the bands come in and we have the coffee house set up, we've had several bands came in. We had one called Crossroads, which did very well. They have an album coming out, and they may be opening for several of the larger Christian bands in Little Rock, so they're looking at that. We had a gentleman come out, his name is Stringer. He already has an album out, so we have several people that come doing that. Family bands come out. Some churches come out and just do praise and worship. We've had several conferences out there. We will be having at least one conference a month. As you know, we've had several hosting with you even.
Right.
And we've had a wonderful time doing that, and the Lord's really been good to us in that aspect, that He's blessed us doing that. But we hope that we can host other type conferences as well.
Right. Yeah, well, I think you're beginning to do that right now, aren't you?
Yeah, we have several people that have come to me and asked me, will you be interested in doing different types of conferences? Right now we were going to have one. His Daughter of Praise will be this month, and then next month we will be having one for couples around Valentine's Day. A lovely couple, very anointed couple. The Marshes will be with us, and so we are continuing. We also will have several with you.
Right, already booked.
Already booked, and we're looking forward to the summer. We have several people that have called us. A few have come from different cities and have asked about doing different types of venues. One wanted to do a Crusaders venue where they did like an act to portray how Jesus came in and things like that. So we have an outdoor stage, and they're going to use that.
Right, that's right. There is an outdoor
stage. So
in
the summer we will have outdoor bands and food trucks, festivals, and so that's working right now, trying to get all that set up. But we're pretty close. We're really excited how close we are
to doing all that.
Yes, ma'am.
And one other thing that comes to mind is that it would be a great place for businesses and corporations to have their special dinners, Christmas banquets, seminars, because everything that you need is already right there.
Yeah, we have with it being an open into the kitchen and the dining hall. They can do their conferences. They can do their meetings. Any type of thing that they need to do, they can do right there, as well as feed people if they'd like to have a luncheon. And the auditorium is set up. It's only just probably 20 feet away. They can use both buildings, and it would be reserved for that time. We are now setting up a plan to where if they want to use something to save the date, they can arrange special rates and payment plans if that would help them out to do that.
Right.
So we're looking more toward that type of thing, so that smaller businesses as well can come in and host their companies and explain to their companies. Even what we have will be easier for them to get to, being 4 miles outside of Hot Springs. And then they have downtown right there where they can visit and do the other things that they need to do. And they're welcome to stay as well in the cabins and things.
Right, yeah. So, it's amazing what all she has set up for special events that are creative and uniquely designed just for your special event. So how do you see this in the future? How do you see this progressing?
Well, we actually believe that we're going to have more facilities as well. We are, with the auditorium and with the dining hall, we're looking to expand. We'd like to have nightly cabins set up. We have an RV center.
Right.
But we would like to have nightly cabins so that people can come in and just visit over the weekend and start, having that available to them, places to go, maybe even set up to where they can visit Hot Springs and spread the word about Hot Springs and how much fun it is to be here, what the business opportunities are in Hot Springs, so that if we put that out there for them, that creates businesses in Hot Springs, it creates visitors, more visitors for Hot Springs, and it also is in a faith environment where that we let them know that Hot Springs is a faith-based city.
Right.
And that's what we want. We want the Word of God to be spread in the city and for people to understand that this is a safe place to come and have a good time.
That's right, and a family-oriented place.
Right.
Since it's Christian and it's faith-based, you can bet that it's a safe place for your whole family to come and enjoy. And just think, if you decide that you want to do a conference, you have an overnight conference, say a Friday and a Saturday conference, then there's places there to stay for your attendees of those conferences as well. They don't have to stay in a hotel or a motel. They can stay right there on the campus, and everything they need is right there. Well, thank you, Tammy, for coming and giving us an update. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we go?
No, I appreciate you inviting me, and I want to invite everybody to the Oasis. You can look us up on Facebook, Oasis Outreach Coffee House, Oasis Outreach Event Center, and also 903-556-1358. You can reach me at any time, and we'd be glad to help you out with anything that they need.
Just give them your phone number one more time, just a little bit slower so they can...
903-556-1358. Oasis Outreach.
Well, I'm sure you'll be back with us pretty soon to tell us what more you're doing with that and how much more you've expanded, because it's just been phenomenal what God has done in a short amount of time with that Oasis Event Center. So you want to be sure and give her a call about your special event. And you want to stay with us because Eric Capaci, president of Champion Christian College, has a special, very special news to share with us. So stay with us. Don't go away. Our guest today wears many hats. He is a pastor of Gospel Light Church here in Hot Springs. He's president of Champion Christian College, and he's also a leader of Teen Revolution, which has annual conferences right here in Hot Springs. So we want to welcome Pastor Eric Capaci back to our show today.
Jo, it's good to be back with you. I'm excited to share some things with you about Champion Christian College.
I know it. You have just recently been accredited.
Yes.
Accredited. That's a hard word for me to say.
It is. No, it's hard for me too, because it was a big accomplishment.
I know.
And we're thrilled. I'll tell you kind of how it happened. We've been working for 3.5 years to see Champion Christian College become accredited. And through the process of time, God finally opened a door for us to be able to travel to Orlando, Florida, and meet with the TRACS Commission. TRACS stands for the Transnational Association of Christian Schools and Colleges.
Okay.
TRACS is a federally approved accrediting agency. And so we went there to Orlando, the executive vice president and I, Brad Moody.
Right.
And we went before the commission and gave our little speech. It was kind of intimidating.
I bet.
Oh, yeah.
I bet.
When you wait that long and work that hard, you're
and everything's kind of riding on that right there.
Oh, yes, yeah. The future of the college, we understand, was riding on accreditation. And anyway, after we presented the college and what we'd accomplished, we left the room and went back in, and we were unanimously approved. And so we are on our way now to full accreditation in about 1 year. But right now, we have all the benefits of accreditation for our students that will enroll in the fall, such as transferable credits, obviously accredited classes, and financial aid.
Oh, that's awesome. So we're going to be the first four-year college in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Yes.
That's exciting news.
Liberal arts college.
Liberal arts,
yeah,
yes.
Which is awesome.
It's awesome. It really is. We've been needing that here for a long, long time, and so we're so glad to have a Christian college that's a four-year college in Hot Springs, which will be such an asset to our community. But you remain in Orlando, after the conference.
Yes.
Because?
Yeah, we had it was a gigantic conference after that had to do with education and higher education, and so we were encouraged to stay, attend the seminar, and go to the different classes that kind of gave you a greater picture of the benefits of accreditation, and then how we can maintain accreditation, because it's a process of assessment, constant assessment, and strategic planning, and of course fundraising. That it takes to remain accredited and to get stronger as a college, which we anticipate great growth in the fall. And as a result of that, we'd like to invite our audience to a free campus tour.
Yes.
And I would love to give you that tour personally. And we can do that any weekday. Just feel free to call the college or email us through our website. And we'd love to show you what Champion's all about.
And this is the day is going to take a tour very soon.
Well, if you do, I'm personally going to take you through it's called the executive tour.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I want the executive tour
This
now.
is the full tour.
Okay.
You can see our 200-bed dormitory, our spacious coffee shop, dozens of classrooms, an amazing 1,000-seat cafeteria, full-service kitchen. I mean, library. It's amazing. And a lot of people just have never seen
I didn't
our
even
campus.
know about it until about a year ago, actually. I've been here for 9 years.
Wow.
And I knew about, of course, I knew about the church. And I knew that you had K through 12 and things like that. But I really didn't know. And I felt, once I found out, I felt kind of
lost, but yet found.
Yes, because I thought I should have known about this the whole time I've been here, But
well, you're making it possible through this program and other venues that we can make it known that Champion is here. And obviously, there's a lot of different people that would be interested in Champion. Obviously, students that are looking to maybe get their general studies and then go on to a different college, they can do that now.
Right.
And transfer their credits onto another institution. Also, degree completion.
Right.
Folks that need to finish their degrees can now, we've got a local college for you to finish your bachelor's program right here at Champion.
In liberal arts.
Mm-hmm.
Not just Christian Ministries, but in the whole liberal arts program.
Yeah, Jill, thanks for mentioning that because, we are a Christian college, so we have the religious studies, which for pastoral, for worship, for youth, for missions, and those are very important. But we also have the professional studies with criminal justice and secondary education, elementary education, sports management, and so on.
Right. Okay.
Business.
So that's good to know. And see, this is the day are endorsing Champion Christian College. We want to endorse it, and we want to make it known to others what they can get there, and what better than a Christian higher education program here in Hot Springs. So how soon will students be? Well, you just told me that they can start immediately on their degree program, even though you have some final steps to take. They can start now. They don't have to wait into the future of any kind. But tell me a little bit more about the financial aid. All they have to do is just apply for that financial aid like they would at any other institution, right?
Right. If you're looking to enroll, let's say in the fall semester, because that's when financial aid will begin, then what we encourage you probably to do first of all would be to contact the college office. And upon contacting them, we'll walk you through some steps, because initially there's a few things that we're doing now in progress to prepare for the fall. So not every single step's in place. So it might take just an effort on your part to call the college. But yes, the truth is FAFSA, your Pell Grants are all available in the fall. And that's what you need to know. And it just may take us to walk you through a few steps to get there. And
now you're going to be able to more easily fund the college, right?
Yes, that's obviously, we want to keep the tuition low. And we want all of you listening to know that our goal is that you would graduate from college debt-free.
Amen.
We don't want you to have this massive debt. And we feel that's another benefit to Champion, is we are going to be, as far as finances are concerned, we're going to be your best value and give you a great education.
Yes.
So we're very proud of that.
And you're working toward that right now, aren't you?
We are.
Okay. And you're going to be doing that. You're going to be heading that up until you find the right person.
Yes. I'm personally heading that up. And, well, actually, the financial aid, we do have a financial aid office. But I'm accessible. And in the early days of the college, I think it's important that, we are accessible, that you can get a hold of someone, even if it's the president, and talk to him about on-campus life, off-campus life, student life, and all the other things that we have going on.
And you don't get that kind of accessibility anywhere else than at Champion Christian College. So we've been talking earlier in the show about a lot of your programs, but what about student life?
Yes, I love talking about student life because, for young adults, this is one of the most exciting things about going to college. So let me give you just about 3 or 4 quick things that I think highlight student life on campus. First of all, students actually can stay on campus. We have a beautiful 200-bed dormitory, And I mean, they are very nice, and we'll give you a tour if you'd like to stop by. There's 2 sinks in every room, a bathroom in every room, a closet for every student. Very, very, very nice, like a Holiday Inn Express type feel to the,
Oh, wow.
yes, it's beautiful. We have a gymnasium, of course, and a workout place for students that want to exercise and participate in those kind of activities. We have a beautiful coffee shop that also enhances our student life. Great Wi-Fi throughout the campus with fiber optic Wi-Fi, which is the best you can get. And then there are almost an activity every week, something you can do to just enjoy college life aside from your education, your job, just the fact that you are, a young adult looking for ways to fellowship and enjoy other young adults. And so it's a pretty exciting campus. There's a lot going on.
A lot going on already. I think that's wonderful. And also, you're building a strong basketball team for us to go and enjoy and watch.
Yes, and we just finished our first half of the year. For the first time in school history, a winning season for a small college is quite the accomplishment.
That is really an accomplishment. It is.
We're a smaller college. And I mean, we have hopes and dreams and aspirations to one day be in a large conference. And, that's the way I think that any institution, organization grows, is to have a vision to...
Right, for the future.
For the future.
But right now, we're going to take one day at a time and one step at a time, right? And we're going to arrive there.
This is the day.
This is the day.
The Lord hath
today, yes.
So anyway.
And we will rejoice and be glad in it.
Right.
Yeah, and we're just so proud of everything that you're doing at Champion. But you're also very involved as leader of Teen Revolution.
Yes.
And I'm real excited about that because that's a generation that we're trying to reach.
It is. And this is an organization we started 6 years ago, and we have a couple of national conferences, one in Sevierville, Tennessee, the Pigeon Forge area, and then one right here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. And that's July events.
Okay.
And you can go to our website, teenrevolution.org.
Right.
That's teenrevolution.org for the dates, the times, the registration. It's a tremendous event. And we got Colton Dixon coming this year. We've got the Christian rapper Flame and some incredible speakers.
Awesome. Where do you have this event every year?
We're hosting it at for the time being at Christian Ministries.
Right.
And they are just our dear friends and have a beautiful, beautiful new
facility.
auditorium.
Yes, they do. I've heard about that, but I haven't been out there to see it yet. But
You would love it. Yeah, it's convention center like. It has that feel. So we are hosting it this year, and we did last year as well at the Christian Ministries on Brook Hill Ranch Road.
Right. How many are you expecting this summer for your conference?
We have several thousand teens that attend Teen Revolution conferences. So I think the numbers it's hard to predict because it is an event that you register to attend. So registered delegates, usually you have about 1,000, but then also folks can just attend the evening services, and sometimes that can obviously be a whole lot more.
Right, obviously, yes.
But we encourage you to register. That's the best way to do it.
And you have a lot of local participation, don't you, for
We do.
that?
We have all of our participants. In Hot Springs, pretty much it's a local event. It is. Now Sevierville, it's more national.
Oh, okay. I get you.
But Hot Springs is more of a local event. So, yes, we do.
All the churches get a lot of the churches here involved in that.
We do. We have a tremendous, I love the unity we have in our city.
Oh, I know.
It's incredible. And
it is incredible.
I'm very thankful. Yeah, it's unusual. And most people that meet with the pastors will bring that up. They'll say, wow, this is special. I hope you guys know what you have. And so to all the pastors in Hot Springs, thank you for how you've embraced Teen Revolution and Champion. And, of course, we embrace, what you're doing as well.
Right. So.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. So thank you for bringing Teen Revolution up.
That's right. So if you want to contact the college, you can go to...
Yeah, the best way to do it would be to go to the website at championchristiancollege.com. And there you'll find ways that you can email our administration, and or there's a phone number right there you can call and ask any questions you'd like about financial aid, about degree plans, or just about the campus and finances and things of that nature. So we'd love to help you. And again, I highly encourage anybody who is remotely interested to come on campus, because once you're there and once you meet some of the administration and take a tour, I think you become much more excited about the potential.
Yes. And I'm excited about coming and taking a tour myself.
Thank you.
And interacting with the students.
Yes.
And seeing the students and seeing them going to their classes and seeing what they're doing. And I'm just really excited about that.
Hey, one thing I could mention too is that we do have a lunch that's available to the public as well. I think it's $3. And,
Wow, that's a bargain.
Yeah, and it's nice to come and eat with the students.
Yes.
And, especially if you're downtown, because we're downtown, you're welcome to stop in. I think lunch is served from like 11:30 to 1 o'clock. So we'd love to have you.
So from 11:30 to 1, you want to stop in and eat that $3 lunch at Champion Christian College. That's an idea right there.
Yep, that'd be great.
Okay. All right. We want to talk about Teen Revolution just another minute. What is the website for Teen Revolution?
Good question. TeenRevolution.org is the website. And when you go to that website, the information is all there. I mean, videos and announcements about who's speaking, and then also, you can also register for the event. Now, if you are a local church that wants to register, feel free to call the Teen Revolution office. Again, the number's on the website, and we can walk you through a registration process.
Right. So, and it's probably a good idea to kind of start looking at that right now for the summer conference.
Yes, I mean, most churches obviously have already established their yearly events.
Okay, good.
But because it's local,
Right.
it's not hard to come, because if you're
Right.
here,
You can
in the
just
city,
come. You can just come.
Yeah, you don't really have to worry about traveling and
Right.
making those kind of plans.
Just come out there for Teen Revolution, especially if you have teenagers, and just take them out. And they don't have to stay in the bunkhouses, or
No.
do they stay in the bunkhouses, or do they stay in
Hotels.
Hotels, okay.
Either that or our college dormitory is available for
Okay.
just $10 a night. Can't beat that deal. No
Can't-
TV, but clean room.
Well, bring your laptop, okay?
Yeah, we do have Wi-Fi,
You
yeah.
can bring your laptop.
That's right.
For entertainment.
You better believe it.
Well, listen, we're so glad that you were on with us today,
Thanks, Jill.
and we welcome you back at any time, okay?
Well, we've got a great thing going here, and we're praying for God's major blessings upon what you're doing to help get the news out.
Well,
about
thank you.
Champion Christian College and many other great things going on.
Right, and also Gospel Light Church.
Thank you.
Because if you want to attend Gospel Light Church, let's give them that information.
I would love to have you. We're a downtown church, inner city, at 600 Garland Avenue. We have 2 services on Sunday, 9 o'clock and 10:45. And I'd love to have you come visit. That'd be a blessing. Make sure to come see me and let me know you heard about us through This Is the Day.
Through This Is the Day, that's right. So we just want to encourage you to visit Gospel Light, to take a tour of Champion Christian College, and to be sure and bring your children, your teens, to Teen Revolution this summer. So that's our show for today. We're glad you tuned in, and we'll see you next week. Remember, get in the flow and be the first to know on This Is the Day TV.
Jesus said, "Truly, truly, I say to you, the Son can do nothing of his own accord, but only what he sees the Father doing." If Jesus had to look to the Father for guidance, would it not be the same for each of us? This Is the Day is here to highlight where God is working, with the prayer that you will see God at work and that you will join him in his work. To do so is a tremendous blessing. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it.